First of all, I want to start out by saying thank you to everybody who is sending me messages of support. I promise you that I will get back to each and every one of you if it's at all humanly possible. I've tried to keep up with the direct messages on Twitter, the Facebook messages, the emails, the DMs on YouTube, and it's overwhelming. It is abundantly clear everyone across not just Magic the Gathering, but games like Warhammer, hobbies like comics, and gaming in general understands the precedent that Wizards of the Coast is trying to set here. They have banned me for life with no possibility of appeal. On top of that, they have confiscated my entire online collection, offering me no cash in return. I had cash tickets in there, I had cards, things that have value. Now, I was able to sell out of some of the stuff, but not all of it because I have to work. I can't fight this fight 24 hours a day, and that's annoying. Imagine playing something like World of Warcraft or Call of Duty, posting a Pepe meme on Twitter and having them confiscate all of your in-game items that you have purchased with cash. They are under no obligation, apparently, to refund me at the very minimum that money. I don't have access to my account to even put a number on what they took from me. I thought I would respond to everyone en masse here and then let everyone know that I want to lead in by saying I made a promise to you, the subscribers of Unsleeved Media, a while ago, that this channel would remain about gaming, and it's going to. I am moving this fight to the quartering because I am so fortunate to have a second platform, a platform that has been built on fighting this fight for the most part. I want people to still enjoy their hobbies. I don't want people to quit playing Magic. I don't want people to quit playing Warhammer or anything like that. What I want is my corporations that make these games to stop absurdly overreaching. They're not the internet police. They're not the boss of me. I'm not their employee. They tried to silence me with a mass flagging campaign. They were unable to do that. They tried to block me from any events. They failed to do that. They blacklisted me from receiving any information from the corporation. They blacklisted me from the community. And when that didn't work, the only thing left they had to do was to take the game from me, a game I love. And I'm not going to go quietly on this. I have a plan that's going to take some time to execute. I have lots of leaks from inside Wizards of the Coast. I have lots of information on those that have perpetuated this witch hunt. Everything is going to come out. But I am not so foolish. I've learned something in my old age now. What they want me to do is release everything today so that they can just coast through the weekend and everything will go away on Monday. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to continually release these things on the quartering. I'm going to make everyone responsible for this understand that while they say to me, actions have consequences, that's not just in their favor. The people that boldly stood and called me toxic, with unbelievable skeletons in their own closets. These things are all now coming out. Things I held back in hopes that Wizards wouldn't make a foolhardy decision will all come out now. But I renamed this channel to Unsleeved Media for a purpose. I wanted to cover everything trading card, everything tabletop. You know, there's a new expansion of Hearthstone that came out today. I'm going to make a video about that. I have Star Realms, Hero Realms behind me. Be making videos on that. DC Deck Builder, I've made a video on that. A lot of you have suggested Legends of the Five Rings. Going to make videos on that. Warhammer, going to make videos on that. Magic the Gathering will still be a part of this channel. I will still cover it the same way I always have. But I changed this channel's name for a reason. And this is the perfect time to dive deeper into it. Now, many people have asked me how to help. And I think politely calling and emailing Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast might be helpful. Many people have asked if I'm going to sue. I'm pursuing this. But I don't want to ruin people's lives. Unfortunately, as much as some people would like you to believe, I'm not a monster. I believe I have strong cases against Christine Sprankle, Wizards of the Coast, people like Brian at Tolarian Community College, people like the Mana League. However, I still believe that's a low percentage chance. What I think is a better chance, and while I will be speaking to lawyers throughout the day, and I will continue to speak to them next week, here's what I think the best thing to do is to continue to grow this channel, to not go away. People have asked, how can I help? Well, I would love to be able to cover more of these games. I have a Patreon where if you want to, say, throw a few bucks, that would go a long way. I have a one-time donation link to the War Chest. That would help. And let me tell you this. For those people that are new to the channel, my Patreon and all one-time donations go 100% into the channel. They buy set items. They buy product to open. Because I don't get this stuff for free. Corporations don't like me. So my promise to you, should you consider to back in this manner, is that 100% of every penny that comes in goes back into the channel. So more patrons mean I can cover Warhammer. It means I can cover smaller indie games. It means I can go to Gen Con and get a bunch of games to cover. It means I can go to different conventions, even if I'm banned from the Magic ones. And that's honestly the best thing I can say at this minute. Like, next week, after I've spoken to some lawyers, there may be more action I think we can take as a community. But right now, I think the highest percentage chance of the two middle fingers to their face is to show them that people support free speech. People support those who can have their own opinion, even if they don't agree with it. This crusade is not about getting people to agree with me. It's about proving, it's about saying loudly that corporations, we don't want you injecting politics into our games. We don't want you policing our social media accounts. We just want you to print the game. And with your support in this manner, should I choose to pursue a lawsuit, I will use those funds for that. However, my goal is to cover more games, to put out more videos, to make sure that the Unsleeved Media crew, all of you and myself, are a loud voice in all the communities that are important to us. Whether that's Warhammer, Star Wars, HeroClix, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon. I promise to you that I will not bend the knee, that I will fight, and that I won't stop enjoying these games, and that I don't want you to either. Because that means they win. They don't want us in their game. They want us gone. Or, at the very minimum, they want our money, but they don't want us to have an opinion. I'm well rested. I've strategized. I'm doing podcasts and interviews with national syndications. I'm going to make sure everybody on the planet hears this story and how it relates to them. If you buy digital goods, if you play any online game and you give them your money, you need to hear this story. You need to be aware of what these companies will try to do to you and have currently successfully done to me. The precedent's been set. The question now is, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to accept it, or are we going to fight back? I've made my decision. How about you?